Good morning, students. Sairam. Welcome back once again. How are you all? I hope you all are well and safe at your places. Children, today we are going to start a new chapter, that is chapter number 13 from the second book, that is New Getting Ahead in Social Studies. So I hope you all have book, so you can open your book, and the chapter name is Our Mineral Wealth. So today we are going to learn about the minerals. Children, in the chapter number 9, that is natural resources, you have learned about the natural resources. Can you tell me what is natural resources? Very good. The things which we get from the nature and necessary for us to live on this earth is called natural resources. So children, mineral is also a natural resources. So children, can you tell me which type of natural resources is a mineral? Very good. It is non-renewable natural resources. So in this chapter you will learn about the minerals in the detail. So let's start our chapter. Children, if you look around, you will see that everything around you is made up of different materials. It's made up of different materials. So your toys from which you play, chair in which you sit, car, and the utensil. So these are the things which made up of different materials. So children, the things around you are made up of different types of materials. So we get many of these materials from the rocks. So the material which is used to make the different object, different substance, that material we get from the rocks. So we get materials from the rocks. So rocks are made up of different types of mineral. So the object which is made by the material, that material we get from the rocks, and the rocks are made up of different types of minerals, So materials are made up of different rocks, and rocks are made up of minerals. So children, minerals are naturally occurring substance. So minerals are naturally occurring substance, and the example of minerals are iron ore. What is ore? The minerals from which metals are obtained. So the iron is a mineral. Iron is a mineral from which we get the different metals like steel. So ore is a mineral from which metals are obtained. So iron is a mineral from which the different metals are obtained. For an example, from iron we get steel. So iron is a ore, iron ore. So ore means the minerals from which the metals are obtained. And the other example of minerals are coal, petroleum. So these are the example of minerals. So once again, what are the example of minerals? Iron ore, coal or petroleum are the few example of minerals. Children, these are obtained by mining or drilling. So the minerals like iron ore, coal or petroleum are obtained by mining or drilling. Children, digging out mineral from the surface of the earth is called mining. So digging out means to removing out the minerals from the surface of the earth is called mining. So mining is the process by which the minerals are taken out from the surface of the earth, and the holes dug in the earth to take out minerals are called mines. So what is mines? The hole dug in the earth to take out minerals are called dug. So children, the digging out minerals from the surface of the earth is called mining, and the hole dug in the earth to take out the minerals are called mines. Now our next topic is metals and non-metals. Children, the object, the things which you use in your daily life is made up of different materials. Now you know some objects are made by the iron, some are made by the steel, copper, aluminium. So the object, the things which you use are made by the different materials. Now you know that materials we get from the rocks. The material which we use in our daily life, that we get from the different rocks. So children, there are two types of rocks. There, how many types of rocks are there? Two. How many? Two. So one is metals and the other is non-metals. So metals and non-metals are the rocks, are the two different types of rock, by which, by using the two different types of metal, the different objects, different things are made. Different objects, your toys, your utensil, the object which you use in your daily life is made. So how many types of rocks are there? Very good. There are two types of rocks. One is metals and the other is non-metals. So children, let's see what is metals. Children, the things such as cooking utensil, pins, nails, body of car are made up of hard, shiny material, are made by the hard, shining material. So the hard, shining material are called metals. So metals are hard and shiny. The material which is hard and shiny are called metals. And the example of metals are, the object which is made by the metals are utensil, car, your cycle, your toy car which is made by the iron. So these are the metals, these are the made by the metals. And the example of metals are iron. So these are the different metals: copper, gold and aluminium. So these are the example of different types of metals. What are they? Iron, copper, gold and aluminium are the example of metal. So what is metal? The object, the material which is hard and shiny. The material which is hard and shiny are called metal. The material which is hard and shiny are called metals. And the things such as petrol, coal, mica, limestone are not hard as compared to the metals, and shiny. So they are called non-metals. The things such as petrol, coal, mica, limestones are not hard and shiny like a metals. So now you know that metals are hard and shining, So the material which is hard and shining, they are metals, but non-metals are not hard and shiny as metals, so they are non-metals. So example of non-metals are petrol, coal, mica and limestone. So these are the non-metals which is not hard as the metal, as the iron, gold and copper. So the non-metals are which is not hard and shiny like a metal. Children, So what is metal? The things which made by the hard and shiny material are called metal, and the things which are not shiny and hard like a metal are called non-metal. So these are the two types of rocks. Metals and non-metals are two types of rocks from by which the different objects are made. So the material by which the different objects are made we get from rocks, and rocks are two types. One is metals and the other one is non-metal. So children, today you have learned about the two different types of rocks, that is metals and non-metals, by which the different objects are made, and you use that objects in your daily life. So for today your homework is you have to find out the names of the object which are made by the different metals and non-metals.